Hey, Steve Zook here. Welcome back to Poke Zoo channel and the guitar ladder system. This guitar is for sale. It's $649. This is a made in Korea Samick. I believe it's a JZ2. These are really nice guitars. I mean, these are a lot, excuse me, a lot more value than say like an Epiphone Joe Pass or like a Broadway Epi or most stuff out there. Korea makes really great guitars if you find a good one. This one was actually owned by a guy that used to be signed to A&M Records. That's not bullshit. Older gentleman. He really picked out a good one. But yeah, they have a lot of tone and there's some weight to it. I've noticed that big jazz boxes, big L5 size guitars like this, they have a little more weight. They sound better. Um, I want to talk today about a little bit of a 1625, and I know if you've been following me for a while, I tend to sometimes put down diatonic harmony. It's not that I don't like diatonic harmony or that I don't believe in it or don't think it's valid. It's just it can put you in kind of a musical prison if you're always thinking that way and you're always thinking. You need to let go and explore your instrument and explore chordal improvisation is one of the major keys to a lot of growth. That's why the guitar ladder system, you learn the 10 systems of improvisation in a very organic, integrated way where, that's the flat 5 by the way. You learn the 10 different systems of improvisation within the context of these chord studies and chord cycles. And it really plants musical seeds in your subconscious mind that even when you're not playing guitar, your subconscious mind is assimilating the information, comparing, contrasting. It really works, folks. It's a great value at $199. You can order it, Steve's at Guitars. But anyway, let's talk. Like I said, it's not that I'm against diatonic harmony. It's just that people tend to marry it too strong and it limits their creativity. Even the great guitarist, composer John McLaughlin said any chord can follow any chord. But you want to study chordal improvisation, so that's why the 100 studies in the guitar ladder system are so important to musical growth. And it's really, really a great situation. But anyway, so 1625 in the key of E would be E major 7, and then C sharp, and then E minor 7, and then a dominant. I'm doing a 13 here, okay? So E major 7. I'd like to add this note in here, give a little bit of color, add that B in there. Maybe convert the 13 to a 13 flat 9. That's a 13 flat 9 lick. So now, and then you can explore from there. So, like say you take a high tension major 7 E. That's a high tension chord. It demands resolution. It's a little eerie. It's a little unresolved. So you resolve that. And then to the C sharp. Okay. And then you go to F sharp. Maybe I'll put a polychord in. This is a little shading to the 5 chord. Another thing, you could start with this. Now, as opposed to going to the C sharp, you could go to the flat 5 of C sharp. So that would be a G. So now you have something like this. Maybe make it a dominant. So now it's a little more modern sounding, right? And then as opposed to going to the F sharp, you go to the C, the flat 5. You go to the flat 5 of that, and that gives you a little more color, right? So now here the flat 5, and then to a dominant. Now there I'm going to the 7 sharp 5 sharp 9, which is a chord I love. That resolves real nice with the diminished. So you can do that. You could do the first chord as a major 7 up here like this. It's like every chord has directions that it will start to pull your ear. That's what's so cool about the guitar ladder system. You'll start to hear where things want to go. You'll play a chord and you'll start to hear different places it can go, and you want to explore that on your own. But by doing my 100 studies in the guitar ladder system, it opens up your ear and opens up your subconscious mind and feeds and seeds your subconscious mind to hear that stuff. So like here, I could just go major 7 and then the flat 5 of 6 and then the flat 5 of 2 and then the 5 chord. But if I improvise a little bit and do what my old teacher Horace Hatchett used to talk about, which is shading, maybe use some common tone. In other words, at some point, you got to stop thinking. Okay. Now this form here, if you do the E major 7 like this, and then you get the flat 5, and then now that gives you some contrae motion, which is nice. Because the bass goes down while the treble goes up. I like to resolve into the bichord, which is a minor 7 and a major 9 at the same time. So, there's a lot of validity to diatonic harmony, especially if you're Bach, but you don't want to be in diatonic jail and you don't want to dominate your thinking. That's why it's so important. The guitar ladder system presents to your subconscious mind all the information you need to begin to piece things together, to begin to understand on a very deep, intuitive, subconscious level, what you can do to connect things together and how you can hear ideas and then find them on your guitar. It really works. But anyway, so 1-6-2-5s are valid. You just need to also augment that with other augment. Anyway, so it's very, very important to have exposure to the 10 different systems of improvisation. Also, 4 chords are really nice. Just doing, chords with built with perfect force. I think I'll just keep this short. But yeah, this is the beautiful guitar. It is for sale. Again, I love that harmonic minor to 7 sharp, 5 sharp, 9. I love this flat 5 in the bass. Isn't that nice? That's a flat 5 of B. If I do it here, flat 5 of B, F. Flat 5 there is E. But anyway, so diatonic harmony is valid. It is important, but people that get stuck in it are too predictable. Here's a good example of something that's not too predictable. I think I'll just stop right there. This is available. It's a beautiful guitar. This is a lot of value. These are getting hard to find too, especially the ones made in Korea. I collect things like this. I tend to have them around, but I'm getting low on them because they're so hard to find. But this just sounds tremendous. It's got tons of fret left, plenty of meat left. Beautiful, beautiful quilted back. Nice, age binding. I don't have the exact year on this. I would guess maybe 90s or early 2000. But it just really has a beautiful sound, This one's got an EMG pickup in the front, which gives you extra tone. Anyway, I think I'm just going to stop right there. This guitar is is $649. That includes a new gig bag. If you want a case, cases for 17-inch wide guitars are not cheap. I've got a used case I can do for another $100. But yeah, this is really a lot of guitar, a lot of value. There's no reason to go out there and spend, 8, 9, 10 grand on an L5, I mean, some of them are nice, but, All right, so you can go to stevezookguitars.com, scroll down, best $199 you'll ever invest. I do not send it all at once. I do a little bit at a time, so your subconscious mind can absorb it and it can compare and contrast. But it's so cool, the emails I get from people. Everybody's a little bit different. Some people begin to notice kind of an unfolding of musical consciousness in a few weeks. Some people it's a few months, but it really works, folks. But yeah, this is a great sounding guitar. Okay, and it's, like I said, it's got an EMG in the front. Super beautiful quilted back. The binding has that aged look. It's really, really a nice guitar. But yeah, they really know what they're doing. Samick makes guitars for some of the biggest companies in the world, like Epiphone and other big companies. But these ones made in Korea are very, very, very high quality. So, all right, folks, take care. Keep the positive faith. Remember, what you focus on expands. So try to focus on positive thoughts. And the more space you can create, the more miracles can flow into your life. Ciao.